to the channel. What's going on, everybody? All right, they wanted to blame you for the outcome, but you left, okay? Something about this here, okay? Y'all were gonna tap in, and then also I'm offering $20 mini reads or two questions for $10. If you would like to uh, be put on the list, just let me know, okay? Hey, hey, what's going on, everybody? Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. They definitely spinning out of control. What we say about these control freaks? Yeah. They can't control the narrative now. They don't know what to do. And they want to blame the collective so much, but listen, these are decisions they made, right? This had nothing to do with us. Y'all, give me just 1 second. I'm swapping the cards out, okay? Y'all know I do that all the time. I like swapping the cards out so we can get new energy. Okay. Now I got cards falling out. Okay, yeah, because it's a mess, y'all. Yeah, a wrench was thrown in somebody's plans here, okay? Yeah. All right. There we go. Giving everybody a chance to get in here. Hey, babies. I'm good. I'm good. Somebody's juggling something here. They, because you're not in this Five of Swords energy, their corrupt plan is over. They can't move to calmer waters. I mean, you're sitting in your Nine of Pentacles energy. Yeah, that's what's going on behind the scenes here. All that fell on the floor. Okay. Always a message collective, always. Somewhere, somehow. I know that's right, yeah. All right, y'all, let's get a prayer. Beloved ancestor spirit guides to the Most High God, I call on Archangel Michael for protection. Anybody sending anything physically, mentally, emotionally, or spiritually, please block and blind them. I call back our energy and send theirs back with full forgiveness in all forms to the universe at this time. Thank you, thank you, thank you to the Most High God. Okay. Ah. All right, y'all, let's tap in and see what's going on here. All right, what's going on with this energy? They want to blame the collective, and you done, and you left. You left the situation. What's going on with this energy here, spirit? Yeah, something about the community, your inner child here. Okay, you started exploring that inner child, and you started working with your spiritual beloved ancestors here. Hey, babies. Yeah, that decision was already made with your higher self here, and you said, you know what, I'm gonna go celebrate myself and my purpose. Okay. Y'all remember how I always say, like, it's like you were supposed to, like, ask permission to go be great, and it's like, I don't have to ask that permission. Like, I can go do what I want to do. Look at you. You took your flowers and your bag and you walked off. You said, okay, I'm the master teacher. Now you're resting, and somebody wants, oh, excuse me, compromise. Okay. Something about compromising. I heard because you was right. Psychic awareness. Y'all can't make it up. Somebody wants to come in and compromise because you possibly prophesied something here, and it's like, okay, I throw the towel in. Hey, what's going on? Uh, yeah, and it's like, it wasn't about me being right. I was trying to, like, let you know, like, A, B, C, or D. Okay, I know it might have sounded crazy right then at that moment whenever I said it, but okay, just jot it down and go back to it. Right, something here, and it's like somebody sitting here and they're like, oh, because something about your psychic awareness just like scratched the surface on something here, and y'all had been saying that the situation is a lot deeper. Okay. And you could have just like scratched the surface and said, hey, listen, you need to be careful, A, B, C, or D, whatever the case may be, right? It's way more. It's way more than me. Y'all, this energy has been sinister today. Like, it's been really, really sinister. Somebody is like so revengeful because it's like, I'm going to win at all costs. And I'm going to blame you, and I'm going to do this. How you going to blame the collective whenever they walked off and left? They said, listen, I ain't, bye. That's your baby. You better rock it. Okay. Something about this. This could even be about a child. Okay. Yeah. 55. Somebody ain't got no discipline. And something about your inner child is not comfortable with somebody, so that's another reason why you had to walk off from something, because it's like your inner child was over here screaming, like, we're not gonna do this. We're not. I'm not taking the blame for anything, right? And this could have even been something from your childhood, like somebody doesn't want to come clean about something. It's like, fine, whatever. You don't have to tell me. Like I'm gonna go on and move on. So somebody couldn't hold this, right? Because you don't let this go, and somebody could have been using something from your childhood over you, and it's like, I don't know what you're doing, but I gotta go. I gotta go. It is what it is. Hey, babies. Competition. See, because somebody was in competition and this put this push and pull, and it's like, listen, give me my energy back. I'm not doing this. I'm not giving this my energy at all. Cause y'all, I feel like, okay, if you have like some childhood secrets like that they're trying to withhold from you, I feel like somebody was really, really using this to like hold this over your head. Okay, that ain't gonna be for everybody, but it's like finally your inner child is like, we're just gonna release this. When the truth comes, it's gonna come. It is what it is. But it was like somebody wanted to keep holding something over your head. Okay, this is like them knowing what went on or what is happening right now, and they're not going to tell you. They just sit there and they let you just hurt and constantly in pain. And it's like, you know what? I'm not going to let this rule my life or ruin me, right? Yeah, suffering. I'm telling you, because somebody wanted to watch you suffer and you call judgment on a situation. Now somebody's exhausted here, okay? And look, you're over here flourishing business, working on your business, doing what you need to do, self control. It's like, you don't want to tell me the truth? That's fine, whatever. I ain't at loss about this. Exactly. Yeah. Focusing on your gift. See, because something about this could have been suppressing your gift collective. And the more that you pulled away from this, the more you started tapping into your gift and the more messages you were getting. And like I said earlier today, what was the daily energy check in? Everything has been confirmed because it has been. And it's like, all right, you already know what's going on. You know who's waiting on a call. You know who was involved. You know all of this stuff, right? So it's like, I'm cool. Like, I walked off from that. And you're watching people, like I said, about spiritual consequences. That's going to be very significant. Um, some people's in like spiritual jail and they're tied up. They don't know what to do because y'all, they was sitting back and just watching you just suffer and hurt and in pain. And it's like, I can't, no, I'm not doing this. Um, Also, I wanted to touch on this. Whoever this karmic, this man is that hooked up with this woman here, she understands your pain and what you went through. Okay, I don't know how long. Okay, I know a lot of y'all been watching me since my last channel, right? My OGs. Y'all, back then I used to say, Divine Feminine, you are going to have an ally that's in the shadows over here that you don't know nothing about. I feel like this timeline, it's this woman here, okay? So this is your story, and this woman has had a child, okay? And she knows what type of monster somebody is. She knows that you are not lying about somebody, okay? And when I say they want to blame you, but you left, this could be this man. He's blaming you or feminine energy. Just take it where it resonates. But this person is blaming you, and this woman here, she knows better. She knows because she was behind the scenes with this monster, and he told us he showed himself, right? This woman here knows why you left. Okay. And that's going to be very significant. That's why you had to have self control. Because this is like one of those type of energies, collective. Like, you'll fuck around and be on snap if you didn't get away from somebody. Okay. And you like, I'm not finna do this. Right. You ain't finna pull me in that energy. Okay. And that's why this person could kept on telling somebody it was your fault. It was this. It was that. You done this. You chose yourself and got the hell out of there. That's what's going on here. And now this woman here, she got some leverage. She been taking notes. She been keeping a close tab on somebody, and she knows what's up. She ain't no idiot. Okay. But like I said, this ain't gonna be for everybody, okay? That's why I said y'all don't be coming to my comment section screaming and hollering at me, saying VG, this is that. Then guess what? This ain't for you, because this is an individual that you don't even possibly know that somebody hooked up with, and now they done got this child, and now she concerned. She like, I gotta get me and my child out of there, okay? He could even be blaming her, okay? Because she could come and started watching you on your platform somewhere and watching your content and seeing something here, and you put her on game. Y'all remember how I said some of these karmics, you've been putting them on game and they're sitting over here and now they're like concerned, like, hold on, well, they was planning this, this, and this. So if they'll do that to you, that means they're going to do that to me. Y'all see what I'm saying? But everybody's story is different, right? That's going to be very significant, though. Somebody could be blaming you because you left them. They're like, oh, divine feminine, it's your fault. They left me. They don't want to be with me. No, it's your fault. Like, you are doing this to yourself, right? And everybody's starting to see these things. Right, right. Because, y'all, how many years we've been reading this damn energy? They wanted to drag it into 2026. Yeah. See, y'all see what I'm saying? And look, you could have warned her, and now she's over here and she's like, shit, hey, you weren't lying about nothing. And it's like, hold on. What's going on here? Cause see, she probably noticed like how he was like, well, I like dark headed women. Won't you dye your hair? I like blonde headed women. I like when you do your makeup like that. And then she started like when she found you, she's like, what do you do? Like, this is what this one. Pay attention, y'all. Okay, and it's like somebody's sitting here like, well, why do I look just like your ex? Why do I look? Because somebody was trying to turn her into you, and somebody's paying attention here. Okay, like I said, this ain't gonna be everybody's message here. You see what I'm exactly now? This woman's sitting in the indecision, and she's sitting here and she's like, I gotta end this. Like you are really sick. Something is wrong with you, and the divine feminine knows. She knows how mentally unstable you are. You don't want everybody else to know, right? Yeah, that part. Somebody under judgment here, okay? And look, freedom. Somebody freeing themselves just like you did. Exactly. And it's like she's sitting over here and she possibly has been in an energy of not knowing, like, because she was in the dark. And then one day something just possibly clicked and she's like, man, let me go and do some research, right? All right, what else we got here, Spirit? What's going on with this energy here? She's accepting the challenges, okay, or the best way to learn and about this karmic ass relationship and what's been going on here. Okay, it does, yeah. And she's like, what's going on here? Because, see, somebody is not in denial anymore. They know that this is not love. And somebody's backtracking your story and looking at something and saying, what have I gotten myself into? Because this is strange. Yeah. Because you gotta remember, right? Collective, you got away from some type of monster here, right? Family, lovers, friends, however this is resonating for you. Somebody else stepped in those shoes. Y'all, I'm gonna tell y'all a story, real life story. In the past, I was dealing with this man child, right? And I remember him coming to the apartment to get some stuff, to get his clothes. And I seen that girl sitting in the passenger seat. And I seen, y'all, how stressed out she was. She was over there and the poor girl was crying in the passenger seat. She was screaming. She was on the phone. She didn't know this. She didn't know that. And at that moment, I looked and I said, wow, that used to be me. And I turned around and I looked at him and I said, thank you. Because that was me before, y'all. I was so stressed out with all the bullshit, all this stuff going on, dealing with this and over here and dealing with this. And you see, literally, I was just walking off and saying, okay, I'm good. I'm good. I ain't fighting this. I'm going to let this in, right? And let this tower fall. And I remember at some point, me and that girl, we ended up having a conversation. And she was like, oh, he just treats me so well and everything. I was like, well, good luck. You know, hey, I'm happy for y'all. Like, hey, y'all go on and do your thing, right? Y'all, like 2 weeks later, that girl was being evicted from her house. She wasn't paying her bills. He found all this out. He tried to come back and he's like, man, I don't know what to do. And I was like, listen, I don't know what to tell you to do, but I'm out of here. I'm out of this. I'm moving away. I'm leaving. You see what I'm saying? Like, literally, like, I don't know what to tell you. Because at that moment, I seen myself in that girl, and it's almost like, I'm not angry. I'm not mad. Ma'am, watch yourself, right? Is the energy. You know how, and I was just like, I don't know what else to say. Because you never know. People change. And that's what I was talking to my soul sister about today. Is I have high hope for people that I know that they can change. Because I changed, right? And we've all evolved and changed. But it's like, she started laughing. She said, no, they don't. No, they don't. It's this. They don't change. And I was like, listen, I have a high hope for people. And I want to see people do good and get themselves together, you know. But when you have individuals and energies like this that they're consistently blaming somebody, it's like, I don't know what to tell you. It's like collective, you healing and somebody else seeing this that was dealing with some type of individual over here. They're sitting here and they're mad as hell at you because now that mask is being ripped off. You can't put it back on. And now somebody done ran off with this child and they done left and said, hey, listen, I ain't doing this. I mean, it is what it is, right? And look, y'all, somebody's not in regret either. Somebody's being very patient over here. Oh, yeah. Let me tell you. I went over there and I sit down on the couch and I was like, I just, how did I do that? How did I sit in that passenger seat right there dealing with this mess, with this unstable situation? Because I had to realize that I was the only stable one in the situation. Because it was like, no wonder I was always stressed out. Because I'm over here taking on something that ain't even mine, right? And I noticed that he would never, ever come get like all of his stuff. He would just come in there and get a couple things. So y'all, you know what I did? I took all of his stuff and I set it out on the porch. And I texted his cell phone and I said, hey, your stuff is sitting out on the porch. Like, come on and get it. Because it's like, I got to keep coming back. I got to keep, because it's like 1 foot in, 1 foot out. Yes, exactly. And that's why, okay, y'all remember how we was talking about people spinning the block? This is why some people want to spin the block, okay? So they can come and finish you off because they're pissed off because whoever this is has already done got knowledge of you and what you have confirmed that they already done figured out as well. Because somebody's not a service. You are a service to them. That's it. That's all. They don't want to hear about it. If you are not beneficial to them, you're disposable. That's it. I need y'all to pay attention. This is also like a worldly thing, okay? With companies, if you're not beneficial to them, you're disposable. And this could have happened at a job. Like, You was high performance, you're done what you was supposed to do, things like this, and this boss didn't appreciate you, so you moved on, did what you did, and it is what it is, right? Ma'am, don't come in here with that type of energy, okay? Yeah, it was like super, people are super grimy and they don't care, right? Yeah. And see, you're not grieving about a situation. Somebody's not being successful here and they can't persevere through something because their pride is getting in the way. Excuse me. Somebody's pride is getting in the way here, and it's like, now you're gonna have to go and handle that, right? Let me go on and handle that situation there. Yeah, Queen of Cups. See, you're not even taking messages. You're using your intuition about a situation. It's like, no. Yeah, I've been getting spam calls all day long. Listen now. This phone has not stopped going. Somebody here could be really, really like playing on your phone. Something about different phone numbers, okay? Because they don't have no movement, okay? Something about 4 different opportunities. Somebody has lost something here with the 4 of Pentacles in reverse. Because see, this other person could have had resources. And they was using this person's resources here and somebody cut them off. Okay, that's going to be very significant. Tell me about this energy here, Spirit. Yeah, foundation is crumbling. Yeah, somebody's not getting some type of offer here. Somebody's under judgment. And this, like I said, having strength, this third party's in reverse. They done cut somebody off. They said, you're not finna juggle me because this person here, the third party could have found out they had them in a third party, okay? Yeah, and now they're finding out somebody tried to sacrifice them. They couldn't sacrifice you, so now somebody tried, they figured this out, okay? Hey, hey. Somebody's watching. Like I said, somebody been watching and they're sitting here and they're like, man, like all this shit is making sense. Like this is the same type of cycle or pattern that was going on over here. Family, lover, friends, jobs, whatever. This could be at an old company you work for as well. Something about work is going to be very significant. And your intuition was like, you know what? This happened for me and not to me. Because it's like you got out of the way quick, fast, in a hurry with something here. Because people couldn't be sneaky around you. Because you was sensing something. You knew there was something going on. And you was like, you know what? Let me go on and get down the road. Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. And look, you said, you know what? I ain't going to fight about this. I'm cool. This ain't my 10 of Cups. Because, see, there's something in the past that keeps coming up. And you could have known about something. And you're like, man, with this 6 of Pentacles, there was some kind of type of corruption that was going on. And see, this could have had your money held up too. This is some type of blockage. And then you got a new beginning whenever shit ended. It's like, oh, okay. Cause baby, somebody needs some healing. That's all they do is go around giving these illusions, selling people dreams that they can't afford to buy here. Okay, and you got some wisdom here. They could have promised you a promotion and all kind of shit, and then before you knew it, you was out the door. Somebody's magic backfired though. Okay. What else we got here? Something about Italians. Okay. Something about some art. Okay. Something's moving slow. Maybe you are Italian and you're an artist of some sort. Okay. And something is going on here. Like maybe somebody offered you a deal here to buy your art or do something here. Somebody trying to cover something up. Maybe you could have even got a book deal, okay? And somebody here they took your stuff, and yeah, it was an empty deal. Somebody could have stole your ideas. Remember what I was talking about, that copycat energy? You could be some kind of artist here, and somebody stole your word and tried to make it their own. And somebody took this poisonous apple here, and something is coming back around. Somebody candle magic backfired. You got some protection, and you just keep watering your ideas. That's why I say, I know that people are frustrated because the copycat energy's been stealing and doing this and doing that. Do not stop putting out your creativity because somebody else has done something. Do not let that kill your passion, collective. You see what I'm saying? Like you don't want to ever let somebody try to end what you're so passionate about. Thank you. That's really, really important. So, like, if you're a singer or artist or like you paint, you do something, you write, whatever. I need you to keep putting that out. Trust me, it's all gonna work just how it needs to. Cause that creative energy that you put into that is there. Protected. I can't make this shit up. Yeah. Cause somebody getting their ass mopped up here. Okay. Something about Christian. Somebody could be Christian here. Christmas. And musician. Like somebody could, yeah, something about Christmas could be very significant here. Yeah. You need to look into drinking some herbal teas. Okay? Do a detox, a parasite cleanse. That'll help get that poison out of your body. I just heard 3 teaspoons of apple cider vinegar a day. That's gonna detox your body. That's gonna get that poison out of your body. Okay? Yeah. See, the ball is in your court, collective. Because somebody been over here sucking your energy, I'm telling you. Maybe stealing your creativity, doing something. And it's like, nah, they can't do that no more. Spirit don't put a blockage up. Now somebody in their feelings, okay? Because the can of worms has been opened up. What I tell y'all about the Pandora's box, somebody can't paint that picture no more. Oh, this is my work. Oh, I did this. No, you didn't. Stop lying. No, you didn't. Yeah, now somebody here that can't use that emotional shit. Every brick that's been thrown at you, you've been building your foundation, collective. Somebody's ass just been lying. Because look, you getting your flowers. It is what it is, and somebody's watching. Somebody's time is ticking too. See, whatever you're working on, whatever plant that you have, whatever seed that you have planted here, okay, it's growing here. Yeah, okay. Somebody could have been trying to use your hair, okay, or doing something with your food. That's going to be very significant. hmm I don't know who put y'all's asses on the altar or in the freezer, but listen, now they don't know what to do. Somebody could be drinking a whole lot. hmm Oh yeah, you better know it. Yeah, there's so many natural herbs that you can use to cleanse the body and purify and detox. You definitely want to look into that. hmm Cause see why it's detoxing and it's cleansing. It's also helping heal because it's all natural herbs. hmm You could be seeing ladybugs. Somebody cannot rule over something here. Something didn't go in their favor. hmm Somebody could have tried to plant three seeds and they can't gamble something no more. Somebody could have a gambling addiction as well and they owe somebody and they told them that you have the money. Y'all remember I was picking up on that energy too. Somebody gambled something here, okay? Good luck is not on somebody's side, y'all, okay? And look, she was just talking about a berry, yeah, using berries.
Girl, what's this one?
Oh, somebody's calling me a lesbian. Mm-hmm. Hmm. Was I supposed to be offended or something? Uh-huh. I'm really not surprised by the ignorance with people. It's a good thing I don't take things personal or how you feel about things. What you gotta say. Oh yeah, they get real angry. Yeah, something about that. Thank you. Hey, hey, what's going on? All right, y'all. Y'all, let me ring my bell real quick. I'll be here at look 111. Thank you guys. All right. Whew. I had to cleanse that energy, child. Listen now. All right. That's right. Listen, that's what we got to do is share the knowledge, right, and help people. That's the biggest thing. And with us stepping in this age of Aquarius, that's what it is. Like groups of people coming together and like rooting for each other and helping each other. That's really, really important, right? Thank you, babies. Hey, hey. Excuse me. Ooh. And helping everybody ascend and grow and heal, right? Excuse me. Ooh, we chill. Somebody just needs me to hush. They need me to be quiet, okay? Mm. Somebody could be having problems with their throat chakra, maybe the chest area. Yeah. Yeah, we definitely need to help one another. That's for sure. Go on that adventure to heal, okay? Yes. Family, devotion, right? Be devoted and like really, really be devoted to helping our families heal. Even if like you're meeting your soul family, right? That's what we're here to do. Tell me about this energy. Rebirth, release. Yes. Staying devoted to changing our perspective, right? And the way that you look at things, like you see people are talking about how the monks they come to walk for peace. um Pay attention, because normally they stay inside and don't say anything, and the fact that they come up out of there and they walking, yeah, some people need to be paying attention. Going within, balance, compassion, having some boundaries. Yeah, that's why. Because, see, you have boundaries. See, because people's not in this sexy, seducing type energy. You're not letting people come in, okay? And they can't change how you feel, and you're sitting in solitude. Because you done set them boundaries. That's what that is, okay? Anybody that can't walk over them boundaries, you become a problem for them anyways. And it is what it is. Because they benefit from you not having boundaries. Like I said, yeah, they benefit from you not having boundaries. Keeping you drained. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Cause see, the monks are like shamans. They're healers. They have a certain type of energy on them. Confirmation that is gonna help you really, really heal. Action. Go help you take action. Look, you see how look, she's just sitting there with her book, minding her business, right? Mm-hmm. Cause y'all remember what I said. Everything don't need your reaction, right? Yeah. Cause whatever you're giving your energy to, that's what's growing, right? And it's like, okay, I don't want to give it to that because I don't want that, right? It's really, really important. Mm-hmm. Knowledge. Mm-hmm. Taking that adventure. Cause see, whatever your spirit is not wanting you to stay connected to, you're not even feeding that, right? And that's really, really important. Cause see, something about your dreams you need to stop being silent about, okay? Somebody could definitely be doing some type of mirror magic here. Doing sex magic, wanting you to desire them. And you was called to unplug from a situation here and not trust something and keep focusing on your healing and forgiveness and freeing yourself. Because somebody don't have no wisdom here. They swear up and down they do, but yeah, you're like, mm-mm. Something about meditation. Somebody can't be rescued here. And you've seen that in your meditation. Yeah, because somebody here was trying to get to the treasure here. Somebody could have been astro traveling as well in your dreams with some type of magic here. And it didn't work. Some type of mantras, praying that you're doing that's praying away this energy. Somebody could be mad that you're a prayer warrior, okay? You're always praying and somebody don't want you doing this. Mm-hmm. You're sitting out in nature with Gaia, tapping into your gifts, and somebody here don't want to surrender. They want you to keep that same belief system. Hmm. You had a vision about something, and somebody's running in circles because they can't come in. They can't hide the truth anymore. You could be seeing red birds here. Okay, it's going to be very significant. Playing chess, not checkers. Somebody definitely under harsh judgment here. Leadership. Yeah, you stepped into your leadership here and did what you needed to do. Mm-hmm. And y'all know it's so wild. Y'all saying Psalms. Earlier today, my girl, she was telling me about a Psalms prayer protection 71 and 37 cleansing. Being your authentic self here and showing gratitude. Mm-hmm. Because this shapeshifter is very ungrounded. Hmm. Y'all, I just got really, really tired doing this live, okay? Like, I feel like I need to go in there and lay down and go to sleep. That's how low vibrational this energy is. There's 102 people in here, and the energy's like draining something serious. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. You know what's so crazy about you saying that divine justice is some of these people don't realize that certain people were sent in to be their handlers. They have no clue. They're sitting here next to somebody or with somebody. They have no clue that person was sent in to be their handler. And like people are just now starting to be hip to the game with what a handler is or a groomer is. Okay. And it's yeah, it's like you don't see. Y'all, some of these people do not see. 6410. It's it's crazy. It's like they ain't listening. Yeah. Hmm. Somebody's seen something and they stop taking action. Excuse me. Because somebody was like, hold on, why do you need access to my resources? Because somebody can't achieve something without somebody's resources. Mm-hmm. When that veil was dropped, y'all, and that Pandora's box was opened up, that was it. That's all. Ain't no holding this back in now. Cause somebody collaborated with somebody, and now it's like everything is like falling apart, and they don't understand why. Cause the moment that you don't listen to your handler is the moment that they start turning on you, right? And somebody could be seeing this, and they're like, "Hold on, what just happened here?" This collaboration was great with business and everything else like this, but the whole time, yeah, everything is not what it seems. Clarity. And there's a confrontation in a community because somebody is calling this out and they're like, yeah, you ain't gonna come over here and handle me. You better handle your ass back over there. I don't know what you thought this was. Because, see, somebody here thought maybe you didn't have no structure, okay, and you would just fall for anything. And it's like, hold up, let me read that fine print of this contract, right? Let me go on and look at this. Hold up, what is this right here? I don't. Well, let's take this over here. And they're like, no, no, just go on and sign it. I got this taken care of. You like, no, hold on. The handler is going to keep you from going and getting other people's like opinion, whatever. You know, something about this. They're like, no, just sign. Here's the pen. I got everything worked out here. This is what I need you to do. Nah, hold on. Mm-hmm. Because, see, something about the resources is very, very significant here. Somebody needs you to sign that dotted line so they would get these resources and do whatever it is that needs to be done here. Okay, I need somebody to pay attention here because somebody could be trying to press you into signing some kind of contract. Nah, we ain't doing that. What we tapping into, Bill? Yeah, it's a tense situation because, see, you keep nurturing yourself communication. Because, see, there is something here that is, okay, something here is you know you don't want this alliance because the moon's in reverse. You've been investigating something. You said your stepmom's children. They're all in cahoots and they can't be trusted. Spirit says you need to keep investigating something here with them with the stepmom's children. Some of them work in different places. They can have different strings pulled and they're doing whatever they can to keep something, yeah, to keep something from being uncovered. Somebody doing something with some forged documents and they don't know what to think here. I don't know if you mentioned this during a meeting or whatever the case may be, but yeah, something about this. somebody forged some documents and they don't know what to think because you something about a meeting here. Yeah, you need to be you need to look at keep digging into these the stepmom's kids. Forgery, lies, deception, manipulation, things like this. Because they got some type of resources here. But see, Bill, they don't know that you going through everything with a fine tooth comb. Like I told you before, you're doing the right thing by going through everything with a fine tooth comb. Somebody's signature is not going to match up here. There is an aunt that's real worried. Mm-hmm. It's like she always trying to cause some kind of confusion. This aunt, it's like you always trying to do something, always trying to cause a fight, an argument. It's like every time everybody tries to get together and try to, do what needs to be done here. It's like, oh, here she comes. Like always trying to start the fight. Yeah, she is. There's something going on with her. And it's like I gotta keep you distracted, but see, she can't keep you distracted because see, you asked the hard questions. So there, this, like I said, it's a problem because you not just backing down. You're asking questions about everything and what's happened here, who done what, where did this paperwork come from, why was this signed without me being there, type shit. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying on that side with the stepmom's kids. You got deception on both sides, Bill. Okay, that's what I'm saying. Like, yeah, it's deception on both sides. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Right. Exactly. Mm-hmm. That's why I was saying something about some type of forgery here. They forged something here, and you're about to find out because you're about to be like, "Hold up, I didn't sign no paperwork like that. I don't know where that come from." Because somebody's trying to get something pushed through here with some type of resources, whoever they got, and it's like I can't do that. I feel like too, Lisa. Now I feel like somebody worked with a dirty official. Yeah, I feel like somebody worked with a dirty official, an investigator, or something here, and now they don't know what to think because somebody's not responding back. They can't get a hold of this person because they got the resources here, and it's like somebody's scared to death. That's exactly. Hmm. And this investigator knows it. He trying to warn them and tell them like, I can't do certain things. Like you need to be paying attention. I can't do certain things. This person has full control. This person here, if they don't push that pin, shit don't move. That's it. That's all. Excuse me. And now it's been a hiccup in their plan because they're like, well, what do you mean you can't get this pushed through? And they're like, I can't do any of this. Mm-hmm. Right. That pretty much. Because I feel like whoever you're dealing with like the court situation here, okay, and things like that, I feel like somebody's by the book. They make sure that they cross all their T's and dot all their I's here to make sure their job is not put on the line. Because you know somebody here could be very very in a high position, right? And they know that their resources is very important, and somebody here don't take advantage of their resources. This is like whenever you know you could call such and such and they can have something pulled, but somebody's very careful because they want to make sure that they're in between the lines of the law, and somebody wants to cause this confusion. And yeah, it's like, well, we need to hurry up and do this. We need to hurry up and do that. Yeah, and it's like, nah, I can't hurry up and do nothing. Hmm. I feel like overall, sis, stay in this type of energy where you are like digging through everything. Don't nothing move till you know what's going on. Type energy here. Keep standing in your power, cause these resources you got back that's backing you, they saying the same thing. I don't care how much confusion this stepmama or her kids or the aunt on both sides of the family. I don't care what kind of confusion they trying to bring. You need to keep standing on business. Let them fight each other. Shit, fuck it. That confrontation. Let them fight each other. Cause they the ones that's got some explaining to do about this structure in reverse. See, that's the thing about somebody always trying to rush. There's something else being hidden over here. When you trying to rush me to do something, like I already know something ain't right off the muscle, right? And it's like, nah, I'm not gonna do that because they want you to miss something. You keep your foot on their neck, okay, sis? Yeah, you want to keep your foot on their neck, and that's what you're doing, and they pissed off about that. Yeah, that's really, really important. Yeah. All right, so family, I love y'all. I gotta get off here. I gotta get me something to eat. This energy is really like taking me down. Okay. I might come back on here in a little while. Okay. I'm not gonna promise anything. You're welcome, babies. You're welcome. Hey, Auntie Kim. Yeah, I'm going to y'all. I need to get something to eat. I'm fixing to just lay back and relax. Guys, if y'all would like a personal reading, please reach out and I will be available tomorrow, okay? Or Reiki sessions or if you'd like to just donate to the channel, everything is down in the description box and over there on my About Me section, okay? I love y'all. Thank you so much. Hey, thank you guys for the gifts. I greatly appreciate them too as well. Thank you so much.